Hey, I'm Jay Thomas. Welcome to this week's edition of Hot Rod Hangout. It is like coming up to Christmas for us.
It's getting to be the season.
That's what it feels like. It is the big 62nd annual Draggins Rod Custom Car Show coming up this weekend, and we are pretty excited to be there in full force. So we got
It'll be big.
90 feet of booth with some fun stuff to see. We got a whole bunch of things we got to tell you about right now, which is first off, the show is 9 to 9, both is coming Friday and Saturday at Prairieland Park for Draggins. There, we are debuting a bunch of really cool stuff for Rod's Hot Rods. The first thing we got to talk about is pinstriping. We got pinstripers there live doing their art, and we got a really cool exclusive series of Rod's Hot Rods pinstripe t-shirts that you're going to be able to buy right there, and of course support Camp Easter Seal in the process, so you can actually take home some really cool art.
But it's of the actual artists.
That's right.
They've done their own artwork to put on the back of the shirt. So if you buy two talls, it'll have his artwork on the back of that shirt. It's kind of cool.
Exactly.
And there's 4 pinstripers. There's only 3 shirts though.
There's only 3 shirts. We had somebody kind of come in a little bit late to the game. That's okay. So check that out. Second thing we need to talk about is this right here.
I was going to wear mine, but I thought I'd keep it for the car show.
Rides at Rods. This is a new event we're creating this summer. It's going to launch May 11th, and it's going to go every Saturday, you know, barring the weather, of course. That would be the only exception.
Well, I think it's just going to go on anyway.
It's going to go on anyway. Anyways, it's our own little mini come and go car show. Free donuts and coffee right here at our dealership. We want you to come on down, go for that Saturday morning cruise in your classic, your hot rod, your muscle car, your Japanese import, your truck, your lifted truck, your lowered truck, maybe it's got air ride, whatever it is. Whatever you like that you drive, bring it on down because we like it too and we want to see it. So it's called Rides at Rods every Saturday from 9 till noon.
Remember, we'll have lots of parking in the back.
Yep, we got parking all around here. We're going to
the building.
Parking a little further into our neighbors' yards, probably a little bit here too on Saturday mornings. So I invite you to come out every Saturday, hang out, see what's new here, camaraderie, fun, friendship, all that good stuff. Next thing we want to talk about is we have so many people that travel the world, and we've noticed this trend of people like taking pictures in their rod stuff at cool places around the globe.
This has been going on in the thought process for a couple of years now, and I never really thought of it until just recently, but people would send me pictures. Like one, you'll see it at the car show, but there's one picture of one of our guys that does our shipping for us, and he's taking a selfie with his shirt on, and there's the Roman Colosseum in the background. I'm like, that's kind of cool. Yeah. And I was in Scotland and Ireland, and I took some pictures of so it's kind of involved, and we want to get everyone to send their stuff in. Exactly. And you can kind of explain. Well,
we got a promotion we're going to call Rods Around the World. So with Rods Around the World, we invite you to wear your Rod swag, pick some up, take it with you when you go traveling in places. Take pictures of yourself with that Rods stuff in a cool location. Send it in to us, and you are entered in the draw yearly for a $1,000 travel voucher with Uniglobe Travel. So basically, anywhere that they can take you to, you can use that voucher for travel. We'll make the draw kind of once a year, basically, and of all the people who have entered throughout the year. And we plan to kind of build this on our website where that's coming up soon, but where you can pin your picture to a spot around the globe, and we can make this cool, massive collage of all this.
That's on our new. That's another thing. We're building a brand new website.
We are, yeah.
It's getting to the tail end of it, but yeah, this Rods Around the World. It'll be kind of cool if you want to see what's in Dubai, which we have one.
We have Rod stuff in Dubai.
In Dubai.
Yep.
And then you can kind of click wherever, and it's kind of neat to see some of this stuff.
So another thing you can come talk to us about at Draggins. So we got pinstriping, we got Rides at Rods coming up in May, we got Rods Around the World, and we got 2 new cars to look at today.
2 new cars, yeah.
Right. So let's get on with that. Thanks for sticking with us. Where are we going? We're going over to the other side of the showroom here, right?
Other side, yeah.
All right. Come on through. This is the one that you're going to see maybe up close and personal.
Well, it's the same as what's on the shirt.
Exactly. It's exactly it. Bruce did an amazing job with our design. Work our way to the other side.
Our new interior for this truck is coming in
on
Sunday.
It's a little bit retro in here, so we're putting it in.
We got the brand new TMI interiors coming in. It'll be here Sunday.
It's going to be everything.
Along with the new wheels, will be here Sunday.
Oh, okay. This is going to be all brand new. Sorry about that. Okay, this one here first?
Yeah, we're kind of waiting for this one. We just got it in, so far so good. 65 Nova. These are super popular, this body style. The paint and body is really, really nice.
It is.
Like,
it's a cool color, like a burnt orange.
like a burnt orange, root beer, tangerine.
Look at how candied, you know, the paint. The paint is amazing.
Yeah, paint's really nice.
It's really good. It's, you know,
chrome's nice. The bumpers look new.
Yeah.
It's got a newer crate 350 automatic.
No, it's
stance is good. I like
yeah,
the wheels.
I was gonna say you're gonna love the stance because look at how it sits down.
Yeah.
See if I can get a better shot of it this way. But it sits right down on its wheels, which is perfect. It's not too low. It's drivable, but it's just
Such
the right.
a popular body style.
Oh yeah, totally.
We haven't had time to go over the whole car yet, but so far so good. I was kind of impressed when I seen the paint and body on it.
No doubt. Oh, there we go. You got it. Oh, and our paper slipped down there.
And we got to put the wipers on yet.
And we got some wipers to put on. Look at that. Right on.
Yeah, just your basic, nothing.
Yeah, no power steering, no power brakes. You know, just a nice simple car.
That's the same as our last one we had. We shipped that to the U.S. I think. We had is it red? It was a red one.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Very similar car to this. And that one didn't have power brakes or steering.
But easy to work on, nice and simple.
Oh yeah.
Sweetheart of a little car. Like it's just right on. I like the hood too. Kind of like that.
Little cowl hood on it.
Cowl hood on it. Yeah, exactly. Some wipers to go on. A few little details to wrap up. We're gonna get a cover that's gonna cover up the shifter in here.
Yeah,
the shifter mechanism. New steering wheel. Just tighten it up a little bit, but that's a nice little car. Yeah. You know, this is one of those ones too. A lot of old cars are really big, and this one isn't. It's going to be fun to drive, and it's easy to park and, you know, just zip around in.
There's still lots of room inside. It's kind of very similar size to this Falcon.
Exactly. Yeah, well, they're actually like direct competitors, right? Nova and Falcon at that time.
Yeah.
In fact, look at just how similar the styling is.
Yeah.
If this was
the back wheel wells and
the back wheel wells, the shape of it.
Front wheel,
if this was a hard top, they'd be just like a little pair of cousins there.
Yeah.
Okay, next one we got to get on to.
Next one. This is probably one of the most popular models we've had here in the last couple of years. We've sold a ton of these cars.
We have, and we got another one.
72 Dart Swinger. This one was sitting for a bit. We're just kind of going through the process. We started polishing it. We got to get the polish.
You can see how the hood goes from dull to shiny right along that middle part. So it's gonna get a full polish, and you know what? It's coming out really nice when it's getting polished.
This is not a show car by any means, but it's a very solid. Be a really cool driver. It sounds wicked. It's got a pretty well-built 360. This is also a Swinger Special. Now for the Mopar guys,
what does that mean?
While only in 72, the really super rare Swinger Specials were actually an H code 340, which they only made like 50 or 44, I can't remember the exact number, and only in Canada. But the Swinger Special was like a model just for 72. This is an original slant 6, and they came with a bigger slant 6, not your regular one. Now it's got a 360 in it.
Cool.
But it's red, white top, white stripe. Interior is actually pretty nice. One little spot on the driver's side.
But you know what? What we're asking for this is a price that reflects.
This is the perfect driver car.
Exactly.
And the price reflects that. We've sold a lot of these cars. Trust me, in the 50,000 plus range, a lot of them. Yes. This is less than half that, and it's going to be just as fun to drive.
In fact, our old purple friend there that went down to Barrett Jackson.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that was a Duster.
Sorry, Duster, yes. But
same A-body.
Same A-body. But I mean, we're talking a huge price difference. So it's nice to see one that's in as good a shape as this is for, you know.
We got to clean up the engine bay a little bit, but at least it's red on, somebody didn't paint it black.
That's right, yeah.
Pretty like original. Look at the little mark.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Chalk mark. So this would be still like the original paint.
No doubt. Yeah, it's.
And the firewall and stuff. So
well, and these didn't honestly survive that well because of the unibody that was in them. So rust got at them if they weren't stored nicely, you know. So this one obviously has been stored because
there's a lot of originality to this car.
Exactly.
Other than the blue heater hose. That does not add horsepower.
And red plug wires.
At least they match the red.
At least they match the red.
Could have been yellow.
You know what though? It's a classy combination. Red, black, and white always looks good together.
But this car sounds really good. I wish we would have got the keys to fire one up, but this sounds really good.
Well, maybe tomorrow for our Fire It Up Friday, we'll have to fire this guy up. Maybe we'll get Kendra to do that for us.
But it's super popular. It's got the nice front end on it.
Totally.
And it'll be a super driver for someone to show and shine. And it'll be shiny when we get it done with it.
Wheels look nice, good tires.
Good stance,
it's ready to go.
Yep.
Okay, we should say this before we wrap things up, is that we are open during Draggins Rod and Custom Car Show. So you want to come see something in here after you've seen the show, maybe before you go to the show. Maybe you just get that cabin fever feeling and you got to come buy a hot rod after you see all those ones in the collection.
We get a lot of people asking if we're open because they're in from out of town. There's a lot of family that's coming in for Easter. And so we have staff here both days. So we're open the whole time, the regular hours of the show.
Exactly.
So feel free to come down.
Exactly. We got cars coming.
Yeah, we've still got a bunch at the other side. Like the GTO, the Lincoln's coming, the LeBaron's coming on Sunday.
Little LeBaron, yeah, okay.
Our little Baja is still over there. The 56 Bird's not quite ready yet. 72 Duster I thought would be ready. I just phoned over and asked Josh, and there's a couple minor things I got to do with the brakes. We did the 4-wheel disc brakes on that one.
Yep.
So it's not quite done. We've got the 96 GMC over there yet. Our 77 El Camino that we have, it's going to be at the Draggins, but not in our booth. It'll be in Arctic Automotive's booth.
Right.
So it's our car, but they're using it in their booth to showcase their paint products, because that's the paint products that we used on that car.
Right.
We just put some new wheels on it, and we're waiting for the QA1s to come in to get it sitting down. So you can see that car right at the show. Our 72 Nova 4-speed, still not heard of when that one's coming. We're getting our dually back. Remember that 2000 Burgundy dually on air ride with the 22?
Oh yeah, and it sat really low.
Yeah, so we're getting that back. It'll be here Sunday also.
Awesome.
That might be my driver this summer.
I think it will, yeah.
And we got another cool one coming in. It's an 08 or 09. Regular cab, short box, 2-wheel drive. It's lower 22s. It's got some Go Fast goodies on it.
We should say it's really a Chevy, right?
GMC.
GMC, okay.
Sorry. It's got a really good look to it. Some sad news. I sold my my lowered Silverado yesterday.
What?
Yeah. Things don't last long with me, and that's probably the longest that I've had a vehicle for a long time.
For a long time.
That's coming up almost 2 years I had that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That's a long time for me. Yeah.
Rod doesn't even usually get to change the oil in his own cars.
Well, as soon as the wipers start going, you got to kind of question it. But no, so it's time for something different. So keep tuned, or stay tuned to see what I do next.
Yeah, you never know what it's going to be. So.
You don't even know what I'm doing next.
You don't even tell me. That's right. It's always a surprise
It'll
around
be cool.
here. Well,
that's all I got for
we
you.
got Draggins Rod and Custom Car Show. We're going to be there. Come say hi. See Rod and Dallas. See Darby. Kendra's going to be there as well. I'll be kicking around with my own Oldsmobile out in the corner with the shifters.
And the golf carts will be there.
And the golf carts are going to be there to see, as well as some cars. So, you know what? Lots to see. Come say hi to us, but check out the big show. It's going 9 to 9, both Friday and Saturday, on the way this weekend. Rides at Rods around the world. Lots of cool stuff coming up. So thank you for sticking with us. And you see something you like in these videos, go to rodshotrods.ca. Like and subscribe here on Facebook and YouTube. We'll catch you during the weekend at the show and next time here on Hot Rod Hangout.